side of the field for the visiting Bucs. They're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Buccaneers set to take over. Jameis Winston at the controls. And it's a big season forthcoming for the #1 overall pick back in 2015. You look at the numbers, just 21-33 as a starter during his tenure. But the hope now is that renowned quarterback whisperer Bruce Arians can breathe some new life into him in 2019. Jameis now on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Winston. It's caught, Humphries. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And with this offense, what about DJ Fluker?
Came out of Alabama, could play tackle, could play guard. He's so big, Brandon, I think he plays both at the same time.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Jameis to throw it. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And to give this time to the tailback. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A look now at the starters on the defensive side for the Lions. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait till the season's over. But he is
got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended target, Mike Davis. But it'll be second and goal. On second down, here's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Here we go. You. Check it backer.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch. Here's the offense, and we give you too much power here. We let you highlight the player. Why'd you choose Zeitler?
Because I think the big guys up front never get enough credit. Kevin Zeitler, a guard, tough, nasty. We've got to give him some love.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This is what the defense is going to look like for Tampa Bay. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
From the 22, Winston will find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. This is Thompson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. 20, 10, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Lions defense gearing up as they take the field. And a big reason they've got the lead here in the first half, some of these hits we're going to see here.
Almost like they're a group of superheroes, right? Something out of a comic book. Boom, pow, biff. They are really playing well and making things happen on their side of the ball.
Taking me back to my childhood a bit.
There you go. You had a collection, didn't you?
I did. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Thompson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They'll run with Barkley. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. To Thompson on the draw.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 4th down on is Colby Wadman now to punt. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Dorsett making the catch. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Here we go.
Here Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop it. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. He's at the 50, 30, the 20.
Sometimes you're never quite sure there's actually a scheme that got the ball blocked. But I know one thing. The special teams coach, he's going to take the pats on the back for it anyway.
It's always interesting to watch after the block to scramble for the football. Nice job there. They kept their wherewithal, got it, able to return it.
And on that, he can take the pats on the back because once you get the block, everything that happens from there is really controlled chaos. And you try and control it through your practice, through your teaching, and understand, expect to get the block. And once we do, this is how we respond.
It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage. Winston. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Adam Humphries. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game.
Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Here we go. 180! Watch 57. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Garoppolo. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
Here we go. 180!
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose. Now, a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will shave one more off this lead. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there on 20 yards. Garoppolo nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Draw play. Cohen might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Barkley. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
They're running it.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Winston. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, but now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Winston. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Winston. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown of the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Garoppolo. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
So, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
This pass finds its way to Williams, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston will get this out to Barkley, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Play fake. Winston. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Jameis again. It's caught. Humphries. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Adam Humphries. his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Tariq Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. J.J. Watt, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. On 3rd down, Winston. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On play action, now Garoppolo. The open man is sharp. It's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Cohen. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cohen. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And able to find Dorsett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Garoppolo now right at the 300-yard mark with still a quarter plus to go. It's 1st and 10. A throw complete to Dorsett. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Philip Dorsett with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz with the extra point. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense. With 2 guys going up for the football, which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's complete to Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Again, it's Barkley. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Winston. And it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. What a spin. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They try again with Cohen. They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. On first down, Garoppolo. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Buccaneers have it. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Winston now after the fumble recovery. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Winston now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. The Bucs on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On play action, Winston. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. On first down, Barkley. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
50 seconds.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston, he gets it to Humphreys. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. 3rd and short yardage. Winston completes it to Davis. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the run, it's Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now it's Barkley. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 38. Winston on 3rd and 2. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On the carry, Thompson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Thompson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's about...
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. They'll run it again with Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A first down throw for Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 50 to play. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Garoppolo, and his throw here's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Garoppolo now, and he completes it to Cohen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. William Jackson with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just up.
Oh, heavy Lion pressure here, and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a Lion football. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Buccaneers, the win gets them to 5-9 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.